Hey everybody, how's it going? I got another knife review for you guys today, and just did the AK-47 knife review. So great knife to the side, and yeah, we'll be reviewing the Kershaw One Ton, and this has actually become one of my favorite knives. I think I might even like it more than the Ambitious, and even more than the AK-47. It's just been really great for me. It is the biggest one of all, and actually, it's been the most comfortable knife for me. But let's go ahead and give you guys some specs on it. Lightning quick deployment. We got HCR13 MOV steel, which is actually a really good budget steel. It's excellent for the price. We got 3.5-inch blade. Came bead blasted, which I don't like. So what I did, I gave it a very light stone wash. Take it off. And then I kind of cleaned it up, made it really smooth, and polished up the bevels on it, which I kind of like, but I think I'm going to do a full polish on it in another video later today. Closed, it's 4 5/8 inches long. You do have a frame lock, which is really good. Show you kind of like the lockup right here. See how it locks really well, like flush. So I mean, and it's a pretty thick liner. I mean frame lock. So you got like that really nice lock on there. It's 4.6 ounces, and it's got the stainless steel frame lock handle, and then you got the G10 handle scale, which the Torx bits on it, or the screws on it, stick out a bit, but I mean that's good because it's so thin, the G10 on it, that if they were to go in a little bit further to make it flush, I think it would make it a weaker knife. So I think, and actually I like it. I think I would on the steel side. It does have them inside nice and flush, which is nice. But I actually think I like them sticking out better. So it has two little brothers. There's the Kershaw 3/4 ton, and then you have the Kershaw 1/2 ton, which had like the same blade shape. They're just a little bit smaller, and they have like the Zytel handles with the rubber inserting, which I really didn't like. And yeah, I didn't want to bother to get them. They just didn't look good to me at all. But you know what knife this does remind me of is the ZT-0300. That zero tolerance knife kind of has this type of blade shape and size. And then it also has a frame lock on it, but it does have the textured steel on it, or titanium, I actually forget, but yeah, so similar to that knife, and it has a really strong, solid lockup here. Just listen to it. Really fast opening, really strong. No blade play whatsoever. Right now, I don't have the blade loose in there, so it can't like just kind of fall. But I can close it like that, and I can open it really quick with no blade play. But if I do loosen it up, about I don't know, half a turn, a quarter turn, it might get a little bit of a side-to-side blade play. But even though it gets that little bit of blade play, it's not that type of like jiggle. It's more of a like kind of little wobble, bendy type blade play, which is not that bad. and actually like it. Just like that, it's not gonna get that, you know, jittery type blade play like on this knife, where it's kind of like up and down. You can hear it. I don't like that. The centering on this knife is just great. It's perfect, actually. Look at that. Would you look at that? I mean, look at that. That's really good. It's got actually a pretty strong tip. You wouldn't think it'd be a very strong tip, but because it really tapers down a lot. And you got about an 1/8 inch, maybe a little bit less, and then it tapers down to a really thin tip. And you got the unsharpened sledge on it too, with the nice, very nice hollow grind on here. And I mean, you got I think it was either 18 degree or 22 degree edge on it, so it's a really thin edge, and this knife is just really good for slicing. Now I should give you a little cutting demo here. See, I got some paper. Got a little note card, but I'll get some paper. Look at that. That's just great. I'll get some paper. I really should have this stuff at hand, but actually, put this aside for a second, cut some wood. And I mean, you can actually, it has a really big handle, so if your hands are on the larger side, this knife would be really comfortable for you. And I mean, look, I still got a little bit left over there. It just contours to your hand really well, so it's really comfortable. Even if you're wearing gloves, it's going to be really comfortable. And HCR13 the HCR13 MOV steel on this has held up really well. And if you want to see a real test on it, you can watch Sherman's video. I'll put a link in the description, or I'll annotate it. But he does a real nice test on it, chopping up some wood, and really shows you how tough of a knife it is. And see, it's still razor sharp. No, I don't know. I can't tell where it caught on. Maybe it was just the angle, because sometimes if I try and cut like that, it's not going to work. You know, you kind of have to go with the angle of the edge to get a really nice cut. And with this knife, it has a little bit more of an acute, so you can come in at a more broad angle. It's going to slice very well. And you got a really good steel, actually. It's no premium steel, but it's a good steel, actually. And I mean, with a good heat treat like they gave it on Kershaw, I'd say it's on par with the Spyderco HCR13 MOV steel, and they're both really good with edge retention and corrosion resistance and all that good stuff. But yeah, it's just great overall. The only, like seriously, like the only thing I don't like about this knife is the thumb stud, or just the fact that it sticks out. Look, see, it sticks out. When I go to put this in my pocket, it snags on the stud, so I kind of have to maneuver it into the pocket so it can clip, and that's just been kind of annoying to me. And even if you do tip down carry, it's gonna be the same. Once you get to the top or the bottom of the clip, it's gonna snag, and you're gonna have to like work it in. So that's really my only gripe on this knife. Other than that, it's really great. It does have this flow through design with these nice, like, very simple pillar, like hourglass pillared construction on them, which I really like. It makes cleaning really easy. You can just kind of blow through here and take all the dust out, all the lint, and you don't need to take it apart each time like I might have to do with the AK-47. And this knife is just really, really good quality, really good price. I've had no other issues with this knife, no centering problems, nothing. And I would actually seriously pay $50 for this knife. I paid $50 for this one. This is a better knife, in my opinion. Maybe it's just my knife. Some people have had a few problems with the centering and stuff. But for me, it's been almost a better knife than this one. Just for moderate use, this one would be better for heavier use and everything. But I think I like this knife a bit more, and I think I would pay $50 for this knife, like I did for that one. And actually paid $30 for it with shipping, which was $5. So it's about $25. You can get it for about $25. I think MSRP is about $40, somewhere around there. But it's just great deal overall. It really is a bargain. And if you really want like a 3.5-inch blade folding knife, that's great for slicing and great for everyday carry. I would highly recommend this knife. It's just really good. That tip is actually really strong just because it has that less acute angle on it, and the bevel between the swedge and the blade, or the cutting edge, kind of reinforces the tip a bit more. So this tip is not going to break. Strong tip. There's no problem. And this thing gets it's hair popping sharp right now. And I just don't want to shave my arm off, but I mean, it's razor sharp. Look at that, it's just a really clean cut. That's pretty much it. And actually, just tell you something a little bit more about the grip on it. It's really comfortable. The only thing is that you got this little bump here where your middle finger wraps around, and that's could be a bit uncomfortable. Depending if you're kind of just holding it a little bit higher up, it's gonna kind of create a little bit of a hot spot on your middle finger. But if you hold it with a relaxed grip right here, it's gonna be just fine. It's a great knife. Yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Please comment below, let me know what you think. Like the video, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate it. Again, thanks for watching, and see you guys later.